2. Open your study guide. Open the Act 2 study guide up to page 2. It says Act 2 Prologue, Passion, Lends Them Power. So, Addison, can you shut the door? Okay, so you can find this in your textbook on page 207. So the prologue is in your textbook on page 207. So here's what's going to happen. I am going to put you into groups, and you are going to interpret Act 2 prologue. So I have given you a paper copy of the prologue right here. In your study guide on page 2, it tells you what the directions are. It says, assign lines of prologue to members of your group. Each group member must speak. You need to determine how those lines need to be said and what movements need to be done with those lines. So as you read, you need to figure out what it is that it's talking about in the prologue. And so when you do that, you can use any online resource, okay? So you could look up, like, what does Act 2 prologue of Romeo and Juliet mean? There's like Sparks Notes, and it will tell you what the Act 2 prologue is about. Then you are going to figure out kind of like how you're going to act out the prologue in a short little skit that you will present to the class with your group. You will be given this class time right now, after lunch, and then tomorrow after the quiz. And then you will present on Friday. So you're not given a whole lot of time. So you need to dig right into it and not screw around the whole time. Okay, I just want to go over before you start how you pronounce some of these words. So I don't want you to say them wrong. So here we go. Old desires, now old desires doth, in their deathbed lie, and young affection gapes to be his heir. That fair for which have love groaned for would die, with tender Juliet matched is now not fair. Now Romeo is beloved and loves again, alike bewitched by the charm of looks.
Yeah, isn't it bewitched?
Sure. But his foes supposed he must complain, and she still loves sweet bait from fearful hooks. Being held a foe, he must not have access to breathe such vows as lovers used to swear, and she as much in love, her means much less to meet her beloved anywhere. But passion lends them power, time means to meet, tempering extremities with extreme sweet. Okay, so you are going to read. Okay, so what I would do is I would get into your group first, then I would read it over, then I would have all of you look it up on the internet, like what is it meaning, and then I would start to figure out who's going to do what and who's going to say what. Everybody has to have the same amount of speaking parts in movement. One person cannot just say and do it all. Now, you will have to keep your masks on and not be like super close to one another. The only space you have will be right up here. Also, it needs to be rather quiet while you're working because there are a lot of you, and you can't hear each other if you're yelling. So you have to be moving around. You have to be speaking. The way you say the lines need to represent what it means, and what you do with your body should represent what it means as well. This paper right here is for you to put notes on as far as who's saying what and what they're doing. I would avoid being like, okay, Addison has lines 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then Drake has 5, 6, 7, 8. Be a little bit more creative than that, okay? When you do that. What questions do you have?
So you're just going to do
No, actually I'm not. I'm going to allow you to put yourself into groups. We can have groups of 3 and then a few groups of 4. Xander.
Are we allowed to try and interpret it a little bit on our own?
Yes. Here's the thing. is you need to choose your groups wisely. If you pick your friends and your friends are scurrying around the whole time, then your grade is going to reflect that. So make a wise choice. Questions? Go. Okay, so what you guys are going to do is I'm going to put you into breakout groups, and then you guys are going to present by working together. So it looks like right now Lily will be part of it also, so plan her in. I don't know where Lyon is. She's supposed to be here. But you'll present from your screen, which might be kind of cool because you could like hold up signs or something, or do something fun with it. So I don't know. Can you talk to each other? Yeah. Okay. So I don't really need to do anything other than maybe mute you. The dog could be part of it too. That would be fun. So you can use your textbook, but I also have this sheet. So I don't know. Maybe you can just, I don't know. How do you want to write it down? Do you want me to email you this? Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Okay, I'm going to email you that. So you guys work now. Tomorrow we'll do the quiz, and then you'll have some time tomorrow. Okay? Okay, I'm going to mute you now. You are muted.